Yeah. All right, I think we're getting close to get. We are very close to being on the air here. Thank you. I gotta see how things are looking here. Gotta get my screen and the chat. I like to have the chat windows right in front of me so I can see everybody. Oh, Cynthia, hello. And thanks for saying hello. Valerie Walker, hi. Oh, Washington, Valerie Walker. Valerie Walker, who used to be in Phoenix, an attorney. Is that right? Have I got that right? Gosh. All right. Well, great. Um, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be referring to the tips so early in the program here, but in the past, people have been unable to find the tip link, and that's fine, but I just want to make sure I have that taken care of early because once I start playing music, I just forget about everything else. And so thank you. I'm going to start off with a little Sinatra just to ease into it a little nice and easy, nice and easy. Dan and Roman. Yeah, Roman, of course. Valerie from the St. Luke's Church. I remember you. And thank you for coming. I sometimes I don't remember who all is on my mailing list. And I'm so happy to be doing these online concerts. They're just so fun because I get to play for an audience that I used to play for when in Chicago when I played piano bars for 30 years. For 5-6 hours a night, I played in piano bars and played songs and I learned hundreds of songs and I played for hundreds of people. But anyway, I haven't been using that skill. I've been playing background music in restaurants, which is fine, but I'm happy to be playing. Anyway, I'm going to play some. I love to do some Sinatra, and we're just going to take it nice and easy. I think I'll use the electric piano. That's another thing about being my own boss. I can do whatever I want to. Hey, Miles Green. Boy, Miles, you've been having really good attendance, I have to say. And I feel bad because you have better attendance at my things than I do on yours, but I did catch some of yours. I didn't completely ignore you. Anyway, nice to see you, Miles. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it every time. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Oh yeah. Nice and easy does it every time. Oh yeah. All right. I just made that ending up too, so. I think I'm going to do 2 Sinatra songs in a row. How about that? Yeah. This one is an Irving Berlin song. I think because Miles here, he reminded me that I love Irving Berlin. And I'll go back to the regular piano here. And he has this song that's kind of an interesting topic for a song, Change Partners. And this was in the 1930s. So, you know, people have been like messing around with this stuff for a long time. So. Must you dance every dance? Hey, Sue. With the same fortunate man. You have danced with him since the evening began. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance oh so close, with your lips touching his face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in his place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask him to sit this one out, and when we're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never have to change partners again. ask him to sit this one out, and when we're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners, and then you may never have to change partners again. You may never have to change partners again. Ha ha ha. Cha cha cha. All right. We're building up a little bit of a group. Little by little, people are coming in. It's hard to tell how many, but I know there's at least 6 on my indicator, but I don't think that includes the YouTube crowd, because we've got some people on YouTube. And it's hard. Sometimes the YouTube is more than the Facebook crowd. So I don't know. All right, Amy lost power, but she's here. Good to see ya. Gee, I'm going to be in Michigan in just a few days. This, by the way, this is the last online concert until late July. I'm going to take a couple weeks off. I'm going to be driving cross country first of all, and then I'm going to be getting situated at my house in Michigan, setting up a little video studio for the online concerts, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So going to take a couple weeks off. I think I might have replays. If you want to see those, I'll see. I'll try putting one up the first week and see if anybody watches it. But some of the replays have some good songs. Yeah, we're having some fun. And let's do Stevie Wonder. La 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 la. There I am. La 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 la. Ma chérie, amore, pretty as a summer's day. Ma chérie, amore, distant as the Milky Way. Ma chérie, amore, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for, and how I wish that you were mine. Maybe someday I'll find your little distant cloud. Maybe someday I'll see your face among the crowd. Ma chérie, amore, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. Maybe someday I'll see your face among the crowd. Maybe someday I'll find your little distant cloud. my cherie amour, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah, forgot my sunglasses. But I don't look like Stevie Wonder anyway, really. So, okay, I'm gonna always do a Duke Ellington song. Pretty much every performance and every recording session. So here's a little one that goes out to Amy and her granddaughter. Duke Ellington, Satin Doll. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out catting that swinging satin doll. Now, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, flipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin doll. She's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and that my satin doll. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out catching that satin doll. Now, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, you're skipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin doll. She's nobody's fool, I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and that's in my satin doll. And that's in my swinging satin doll. Yeah. All right. How's the balance between piano and vocal out there? Sometimes I can tell and sometimes I can't. But anyway. Well, Ron Melman is in, and Nancy is there too, I believe. And I get really nice little postings of your messages here on the screen, complete with your picture. So I see Sue there, and Amy there. She's got a picture with a nice looking young man there. And Nee says, "Thanks for playing her song. You're very welcome." Or forget it. I have to practice pronouncing your granddaughter's name a little bit more. I need to meet her more than once a week or twice a week, but however often I do this. But by the way, if you're just joining us, I'm going to be taking a couple of weeks off, at least 2 weeks off. So later in July, we're going to resume the virtual piano bar. I just have too much fun doing this, but I do have to drive cross country to Michigan, and it's going to be an interesting adventure, possibly. I'm getting all kinds of tips from everybody. What to do, where to stay, where not to stay, what not to do, blah, blah, da, da, da. And boy, it's going to be really something. But I'm going to play a very nice, lovely, moody ballad from the Duke Ellington repertoire that was composed by Billy Strayhorn, who was Duke Ellington's right-hand man as far as composing and arrangements were concerned. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I arranged that Satin Doll all by myself. And Stevie Wonder really doesn't even know what I look like, so he might not even care if I try to emulate him to some degree. We'll see. I know that Saturday Night Live impression of Eddie Murphy was great when he did that impression of Stevie Wonder. One time Stevie Wonder was standing right next to him, and they were exchanging, exchanging lines of the song, and Eddie Murphy looked pretty close to what Stevie Wonder looked like. So anyway, we're going to get in the mood here for a Daydream from the Duke Ellington songbook, written by Billy Strayhorn. Yeah, now we're going to go from the sublime to the, not to the ridiculous, but a little bit of blues. Well, I think I want to take this off. This. The dinosaur quote. There. Now I have got a clear background. All right. You know, I'm going to be leaving in just a couple of days, and I'm going to Chicago, but I'm sorry, but I can't take you. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. There's love like a two, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real town city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back on different road, I'm from a little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later. So I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do. Monkey woman, yeah. Yeah, play the blues. Uh-huh. Yeah, one more time, great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, have me down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. And I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago for a monkey woman like you to do. Monkey woman, yeah. Yeah. All right. get me into maybe a blues mood here, because there's another blues song that I really like by Percy Mayfield, and it's kind of in the form of a prayer, you might say. And please send me someone to love. Heaven, please send to all mankind understanding and peace of mind. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Show the world how to get along. Peace will enter when all hate is gone. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Each night I stay awake, count the world's troubles. And survival seems to be the same. Lest we put an end to this damnable sin. Hate will put the world in flame. What a shame, just because I'm in misery. Baby, I don't beg for no sympathy. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Each night I stay awake and count the world's troubles. And survival seems to be the same. Last we put an end to this damnable sin. Hate will put the world in flame. What a shame, just because I'm in misery. Baby, I don't beg for no sympathy. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. And if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Yeah, Percy Mayfield. Well, I think I might stretch out and do a song I don't do very often. The song I don't do very often. Talking to the mic, Steve. Looking to the camera, talking to the mic. Ron Bacon, hello, how are you? Well, I'm going to stretch out a little bit, and in a piano bar, I don't always do songs that when you're playing for 5 hours in a piano bar, say in downtown Chicago, you're going to be stretching out. Anne-Marie, bonsoir. Happy birthday to Anne-Marie Colette. I hope you got my message that I wished you a happy birthday on Facebook. I hope that's good enough. I didn't send like a big package with a new crystal set or anything, but happy birthday to Anne-Marie Colette from far eastern Canada. She's in actually a time zone that's east of New York City. You know, you didn't even know there really was anything east of New York City, did you? But, yeah, there's a province in Canada, another time zone. There you go. Hi, Anne Marie. Well, instead of the song that I was going to do, I'm going to do a little song with a French tinge to it. It has a few French words that I almost know how to pronounce, and it's called Ooh La La. No, what's the name of the song? C'est magnifique when love comes in and takes you for a spin. Ooh la la la. C'est magnifique. And when Anne Marie's birthday is here, when every night your loved one holds you tight. Ooh la la la. C'est magnifique. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragic. But when once more she whispers, Je t'adore, c'est magnifique. Miles, Mazel Tov. To Anne Marie. Oh, when love comes in and it's your birthday, you gotta just say, ooh la la la, c'est magnifique. And every night your loved one holds you tight, ooh la la la, c'est magnifique. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragic. But when once more she whispers, Je t'adore, c'est magnifique. C'est magnifique. Pa 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 pa. Wow. Ooh la la la. All right. Well, I'm just going to do another Stevie Wonder song that I don't do very often. And it's one, that's what I was going to say. When you play a lot of hours in a piano bars, you're trying out new songs. So let me just give this a try, see if people like this beautiful Stevie Wonder song from his Songs in the Key of Life album. So. I see us in the park, strolling the summer days of imaginings in my head, and words from my heart, told only to the wind, felt even without being said. I don't want to bore you with my troubles, but there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. It knocks me off my feet. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you more and more. We lay beneath the stars under a lover's tree, that seems through the eyes of my mind, and reach out for the part of me that lives in you, only our two hearts can find. I don't want to bore you with my trouble. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. It knocks me off my feet. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you more and more. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you more and more. All right, another Stevie Wonder song. Boy, everybody's out there celebrating Anne Marie's birthday. That's great. You know, you're only 29 once, so you might as well take advantage of it and enjoy it. Yes. Ooh la la, is what they say. And Ronald Bacon, great. That nice picture of you, and I can see the pictures a little bit, but I can't see all the details. Yeah, Ronald Bacon's got a nice picture there. Sway, sway, run the rhythm. When the rhythm start to sway. This one, when I do a request that I don't know real well, I sometimes like to look up the lyrics. So that's what I'm going to do. When the rhythm start to sway, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, sway me smooth, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, dance with me, sway with me. When you dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When sway I go weak, and I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have a magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. And I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth. Yeah, that is a great song. Well, in honor of Anne Marie's birthday, I'm going to do another song that has a nice French phrase in it. Oh, Ginger arrived. She's got a glass of wine at the bar, Steve's virtual piano bar, and I'll do your song in a little bit, Ginger. I know what sound you like. It sounds like a Jewish rumba. Oh yeah. Make me sway as only you. I'm just trying to analyze what Miles Green just mentioned in his comment. A Jewish rumba. Sway me smooth. Oh well, I can't. I think, but Miles knows what he's talking about. Well, this is just so good that it's Anne Marie's birthday. It's so good that I'm going to do a song which is entitled "It's So Good," but it's in French. C'est si bon. C'est si bon. Lovers say that in French and Canada, when they thrill to romance, means that it's so good. C'est si bon. So I say it to you, like the French and Canadian people do, because it's all so good. Every word, every sigh, every kiss, dear, leads to only one thought, and it's this, dear. C'est si bon. Nothing else can replace just your slightest embrace. If you only would be my own for the rest of my days, I will whisper this phrase, my darling, c'est si bon, si bon, si bon, si bon, si bon, si bon. Every word, every sigh, every kiss, dear, leads to only one thought, and it's this, dear. C'est si bon. Nothing else can replace just your slightest embrace. If you only would be my own for the rest of my days, I will whisper this phrase, my darling, c'est si bon, si bon. c'est bon, everybody. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon. I don't say c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon. Oh, Joyce is watching from Austin, Texas. And Cynthia Callaway Erkey. I didn't recognize your that would connect that with Joyce. And there was another Cynthia watching earlier. So I'm sorry I missed your previous comment. But yes, Joyce Callaway, aka Joyce Ducher, used to live in Sedona. She's now living in Austin, Texas. And we wrote a musical together called Raison d'etre. And there we go. We got a little another French connection there. And we wrote several songs in that musical, and also other songs that weren't directly connected with the musical. And so if you want to see me while I'm talking, I should push the right button. So, I'm gonna do my favorite song of all the songs we wrote. I think we wrote about 10 of them at least, and this is called "Out of the Blue." This was the lyrics were written by Joyce Ducher Callaway, and the music was written by me. Actually, it was pretty much a 50-50 proposition. We wrote the music and lyrics together. Out of the Blue. Out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Through springtime and summer, I felt a thrall that kept me thinking of you. Out of the blue, a smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, rapping with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist. Then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you. Out of the blue. Oh, out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Through springtime and summer, I felt a thrall that kept me thinking of you. Out of the blue, life was askew, a smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, romancing with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist, then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you out of the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue. There you go, Joyce. I hope you're still listening and watching, and Cynthia is with you. I believe that's a niece or something. Part of in your family, I know. I think I heard that. So thank you for watching, Joyce. And there's several other songs I could play, but I'm gonna celebrate a little bit of Anne Marie's birthday, and Anne Marie knows Joyce. So I think several of the people here have met Joyce in Sedona. She's a very creative, dynamic person who was able to write several musicals, actually. And the lyrics, mostly she wrote lyrics, but she wrote some melodies, and we worked on especially the one Raison d'Etre. And I'll have more on that later, but right now we're going to have a glass of wine, celebrate Anne Marie's birthday, 29th birthday. Yep. And I already opened the bottle. Couldn't wait. Clos du Bois. This is Clos du Bois. It sounds very French, but actually it's from California. I think I say that every time. So, cheers. And I know Ron Bacon's out there. He's helping to celebrate Anne Marie's birthday. And we all will help. So, cheers. Happy birthday, Anne Marie. And it's getting late there in Canada. It's almost 9 o'clock. And Miles Davis has got a glass of Mogan David. Yeah, l'chaim. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Officially, it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to do a nice, lovely little ballad from the movie Somewhere in Time. I think this is what Ginger. If you want to hear a different song, let me know right away because I'm going to play this song anyway. Actually, this is just a beautiful movie theme from a movie that wasn't very popular at first, but it can be kind of a cult thing. And I watched it. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I especially watched this one for two reasons. First, because it was filmed at Mackinac Island, which is a great tourist attraction in the number one tourist attraction in Michigan. In northern Michigan, it's an island, of course. And number two, some of my friends in Second City were in the movie, like Tim Kazurinsky was in it, and some of the other actors that I was working with at the time. I hate to tell you how long ago this was, but this was back in the 70s. So here's the theme from Somewhere in Time. That was the theme number one and theme number two from the movie Somewhere in Time. Of course, that theme number two is a Rachmaninoff piano piece, which and Miles Davis, Miles Green. Is that a request for Miles Davis, or did I mistakenly call you Miles Davis? I don't know. I probably did. I probably mistaken you. Okay, where's my glass of wine? So by the way, I might not have mentioned this to everybody, but this is going to be the last virtual piano bar concert until later in July. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, get situated. I'm driving cross country to Michigan, getting situated in Michigan, and then going to resume. The date is not entirely clear. It's an unspecified date. We'll resume the piano bar concerts, and I appreciate everybody who's coming and listening, because it's just a lot of fun for me, and great to meet old friends. I mean, Sue, I don't think I'd seen you since high school. That had to be 1966 or 67, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to be driving very safely. I'll be driving like this. No, I won't have the glass of wine though. Baby, you can drive my car. Beep beep. Okay. Well, I'm open for requests. If I know this, you know what? I like to stretch out take chances. I'm going to take a chance. This is a Neil Young song. But Sue, I do remember you very clearly. You were really enthusiastic about music. I mean, that was great. I think you were a freshman, but okay. So let me test my mathematics skills that I learned from Mr. Flacy in high school. Let's see. I graduated in '67, and I think you graduated in '70. So that means, yep, you were just a little freshman, and I was a big senior, full of myself. Yep. It's a Neil Young song. Neil Young is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but why not try a Neil Young song? Try something different once in a while, right? Oh, that could be a song, Sue. Somebody should write a song about that. That's sweet. Oh, geez. Sung by Neil Young. Harvest Moon. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising. Let's go dancing in the light. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Okay, I have to jazz it up a little bit. Because I'm still in love with you, wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. All right, give it a try. Try something new. And now Sue says this is one of the songs she does all the time. So, okay, you know the song better than I do, for sure. That's okay. Well, let's see what songs. I'm going to do a little bit of Route 66. I'm going to be taking the old Route 66 when I travel back to Chicago. It's now called, most of it's called Interstate 40, but it splits a little bit when you get toward Tulsa in there. It has a different name, 44 or something like that. So we'll find out. But if you ever plan to motor west, take my way, that's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Well, hey, get hip to this timely tip. When you take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Sedona, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino. Well, hey, get hip to this timely tip. When you take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. All right, we've got time for just a couple of more songs, I think. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. And then we're going to be taking a little hiatus for a couple of months. Oh, I've got a crush on you, Streisand. Yes, I believe I know that one. So I don't know the date, but if you want to be on my mailing list, go to my website, and on the video page, there's the sign up form. Unfortunately, that's where it is right now, but or you can just keep checking back on my web page and find out when the next date is. I'll try to keep it up to date and keep playing some music. This is very good for me keeping in practice learning songs. So okay, so you didn't have a crush on me. You were requesting the song. Okay, fine, great. How glad the many millions of Annabelles and Lillians would be to capture me. But you had such persistence, more than my resistance I fell, and it was swell. Me big and brave and handsome Romeo, I shall never, never know. It's not that you're attractive, but oh, my heart grow active when you came into view. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. I never had the least notion that I would fall with such emotion. Could you coo? Could you care for a stunning crowd? We could share the world, will pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you. Could you coo? Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share the world, will pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, baby, on you. That goes out to Sue by request. All right, we're going to be winding it down here, and it's just a beautiful, bright, sunny day here in Arizona right now. Really, really bright and hot. It's close to 90 degrees. I don't think it reached quite 90, but it feels like it did. It's hot. So I'll be driving back to cool northern Michigan in a couple of days, and we'll be resuming these. I mean, I plan to resume them. I'm also looking at other internet projects that I'm doing. Um, and if you go to my website, I'm going to try to keep up to date on that more on my blogs. By the way, I had a blog that I wrote about my first agent, Max Gale in Detroit, who was like the founder of Gale and Rice agencies, and his daughter. I wrote a little blog post about him, about how much it meant to me to have him get me started as a full-time musician. He really, really helped me. And his daughter called me today because she read my blog post and she was impressed. And we haven't talked directly yet, but we're going to. So that's going to be interesting. Mickey Yeah, in Michigan it says light later. Cynthia is still here. I didn't even know you were here. You said hello at the very beginning about an hour and a half ago. Glad you're still here. So I'm going to do a goodbye song. I have 2 or 3 that I pick from, but I think my favorite is the Cole Porter. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. And my favorite version of this song, if you want to search the internet or YouTube, check out Ray Charles and Betty Carter doing the song Every Time We Say Goodbye. Oh my goodness. They just are a great duo together. Ray Charles and Betty Carter also do what I think is the definitive version of Baby It's Cold Outside. I know that song isn't politically correct anymore, but boy, they really do a good job on that. Miles Green tells me the name of his first agent, who I can't pronounce, Lillian Randazzo. All right. Miles Green was a lifetime musician in the Chicago area and probably other places too. I don't even know your whole story, Miles. You must have traveled a little bit and done a little bit of that. I know I didn't travel very much. I just worked mostly around the Chicago area in Michigan. So let's do Every Time We Say Goodbye, I Die a Little. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. when you're near. There's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. Happy birthday, Anne Marie. Thanks everyone for coming. And thank you for coming, even if you didn't post in the chat. Excuse me. Ooh. Even if you didn't post in the chat room and I didn't catch your name, the people are listening in the background. That's fine. I'm happy to have you here listening in the background while you're doing who knows what, cleaning or something, or hanging out with your friends. And thank you, Anne Marie's friends, for watching too. We had a little group with Anne Marie tonight. That was very nice. And if you want to sign up on the mailing list, there's a form on the video page of my website. It's at the bottom of the page. I'm going to try to make it more accessible sometime in the future. Amy, thank you as always for coming. Amy never misses. That's amazing. That is very amazing. So thank you for that. And I'll try to resume when I get to Michigan. I'm going to set up a little studio. I've got a little place in mind. So thank you. Happy birthday, Anne Marie. I'm just going to hang out for just a little bit after. And you never know, I might stop in Detroit on my way there. And Miles is so shy. He leaves some comments. That's nice. It's nice to know when you're here. I mean, we have at least a dozen people here, probably more. I know only a dozen show up on my number indicator, but there's I don't think I get all the YouTube people. So, hey, Bishop David McManus is here. We're going to Motown. Okay, I'll do one more. Hey, hey, hey. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Baby, when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than all the birds in the trees. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. I don't need no money, no fortune or fame. I've got all the this baby mom can claim. I guess you'll say, can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl. Oh yeah, Motown. I'm going to Motown. Well, I'm a couple 100 miles north, but I'm close to Motown. Talking about my girl, talking about my girl. All right, that's going to probably do it for today. Miles Green. Sometimes we call him Miles Davis. That's just for fun, but all right. Thanks everybody. Gosh, what a great group. And all the people who are watching who didn't comment, who were kind of lurking and not lurking, but enjoying in the background. Appreciate you being here very much. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. It's going to be a few weeks, taking a few weeks off. End of July, we're going to start up again with the virtual piano bar. Date will be announced. If you want to be on the mailing list, go to my video page on my website, sandnermusic.com, live videos, and there's a form on there to be on the mailing list. So I hope some of you will sign up. Also, I have a Facebook page. You can like the Facebook page. You'll be notified whenever I go live on that one too. So thank you. And Bishop McManus, you were late tonight, but that's okay. At least you got here. Thank you for all your good wishes. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the bright sunlight here. I might even go. I still have time to go for a hike today, which I may do. So cheers. L'chaim. Miles, I'll call you. Ron Bacon, you might come to Michigan. That's fantastic. If you come to Michigan, that would be great. God bless everybody. God bless us all. Merry Christmas. It's tiny, and I'll drive safely. Thank you. Me. So now I'm gonna start packing. You're seeing my virtual nightclub piano bar, but in reality, I've got my little apartment here, and it's just a bunch of stuff getting ready to pack. So you can imagine. Thank you all. Good night. L'chaim. Mazel tov. And then bye-bye. Hasta la bye-bye. Later.